Carter, Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Good evening, Toastmasters and honored guests, contest chair. How many of you have ever had anyone give you a challenge that you thought you might not be able to achieve? Oh, we all have. We're Toastmasters. When I was growing up, my daddy was a DJ. He'd play wonderful music for me all the time on the radio, and I just loved it. It was this one song that he would play all the time. It's called Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Now, I love this song. I love this song so much that I use it as my weight loss motto. It goes like this, listen. Ain't no mountain high enough, and nothing can keep me from you. My freshman year, college. I was so skinny and so small that I had to wear little girl-sized clothes to school. But that year, I met my very best friend, Vincent. Now, Vincent is my encourager. He always has been. He would always tell me things like, Simonia, you may be small, but girl, you can do great big things. And I believed him. Now, years went by after college, and I lost contact with my friend. I decided, I'm going to look him up on Facebook. And I did. I found him. I was so happy that I found him that I wanted to send him a photograph of myself, but not realizing what life had done to me. You see, I kind of gained a little bit of weight here and there. Selfie! I take that photo and I send it to my friend. 3 weeks go by and I heard absolutely nothing. I didn't think anything of it. But then one morning, my daughter walks upstairs with a package from the postman. Take the package, I look at it, and I see that it's from my friend. I'm so excited, I ripped that box open with total anticipation, only to find, to my hurt and to my horror, my friend just sent me a weight loss system. A weight loss system called a 21-day fix. I couldn't believe it. I was so hurt. I didn't know whether I should be happy, mad, sad, glad, or just be simply embarrassed. I'm thinking, who does stuff like that? Really? 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 I could not believe it. Well, I finally got myself together and I went over to the box. I opened the box and I looked inside. There were 3 things inside. The first thing that I saw was some tiny little food containers like this. I thought, that is not going to be enough food for me. No, not doing that. Put that back. Then I looked inside again for the second time, and I saw that there were some instructions. The instruction says, you must drink 8 bottles of water a day. No, not doing that either. I looked back in the box for the 3rd time, and when I looked inside, I saw some workout CDs in there. Some push-ups, sit-ups, crunches, and some squats. And I thought, no, definitely not doing that. You see, because at this time, I had gained so much more weight that I was unable to even walk up the stairs in my own home. I literally would have to hold onto the railing, take a few steps, stop, catch my breath. And I had some mean teenagers back then. My daughter Mia would scream down the stairs saying, Mommy, you didn't get up the stairs yet. My son would just walk past shaking his head. I thought, you know what, I have to do something. I have to do something. I know my friend did not send me this box to hurt me. He sent me this box because he knew that I needed a challenge in my life. And I decided I'm gonna take that challenge. I started to eat the small portions of food. Started to drink the 8 bottles of water a day. I started to do those push-ups, sit-ups, crunches, and those squats. And after a while, I started seeing changes. I started seeing my body just lose all of that weight. Guys, I was so happy and so elated. I wanted to do something special. I wanted to run. There's a running track behind my daughter's school, and I would run that 3 to 5 miles every single morning. Well, one morning as I was running, I noticed a woman. She was running up a 45-degree angle hill. And I thought, I can do that. I'm good now. I'm strong. I can do that. I decided to run off the track, out the gate, and straight into what I saw was supposed to be a hill, but it was a mountain, a mountain. I thought about friend who gave me my challenge. I thought about my daddy who gave me my song, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. And I thought about my strength, that I can do this. So I started. I took a few steps in, I'm thinking, yes, I got this. And I realized, oops, I think I might have made a really bad mistake here. Yes. And I kept going. I was still afraid, but I kept going up that mountain. I finally got into the middle of this mountain, and I looked around and I saw the people on that track. They now like little tiny ants. I looked at my feet were coming from under me. There were small pebbles everywhere. There was wet mud all over, and my pathway was completely jagged with small rocks and stones, but I kept going. I was so afraid, but I kept going, and I thought to myself, who's gonna call 911 if I fall? No one. You know why? Because ain't no mountain high enough. I kept going and going, and I finally made it to the top of this mountain. I was so happy that I actually made it. I did the only thing a Philly girl would do. What's that? Da-da-da, da-da-da. I was just so happy that I made it. Toastmasters, this was a true story that actually happened to me. I lost over 55 pounds, and I am so grateful. My friend gave me my challenge, and I took it. My daddy gave me my song, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, and I got it. I want you to know, if you ever have a challenge in your life, I want you to remember this speech. Remember, ain't no mountain high enough. And in order to do that, I'd like you to do a little exercise with me. All you're gonna do is a little exercise. I'm gonna count to 3 and then you'll do it. First, let me show you. Ain't no mountain high enough. So whenever you see your friends, I want you to do that. On the count of 3, I want you to sing with me, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, and you're gonna do the exercise. And every time you see one another and you wanna challenge them, you're gonna do it too. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, sing it loud as you can, sing it and do it. Do it. Ain't no mountain high enough, and nothing can keep me from you.
Woo!